everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Donna's final goodbye. Ridge isn't an ogre. Finn tries again. Brady spoilers update Wednesday, December 13. Donna's final goodbye. Ridge isn't an ogre. Finn tries again. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, December 13 indicate Donna Logan says her final farewell to Eric Forrester. Bold and the beautiful spoilers highlights Ridge Forrester arranges for Donna to have time with Eric. John Finn and the beautiful spoilers, Donna Logan says goodbye to Eric Forrester. Donna has tried every way in the world to move Ridge to allow Finn to try this experimental treatment on Eric. Still, Ridge refuses because Eric told him he didn't want to be kept alive on machines. Donna doesn't want to let Eric go. She wants to have further times with him. Donna also knows that Eric would have tried this treatment if he'd known about it. Eric wanted to finish his collection with R.J. Forrester. Of course, Donna prayed Eric to go to the sanitarium multitudinous times. Eric didn't believe anything could be done for him. Still, Eric also had no idea that Finn was working on a treatment for him. Why would Eric have accepted treatment if he'd known what Finn was working on? For Donna Logan to have time with Eric the Bold, and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Ridge isn't the ogre that Donna is trying to make him out to be. Ridge will arrange for Donna to have some alone time with Eric so she can say her final farewells to him. Donna has loved Eric for a veritably long time. Donna and Eric have not been back together long, but they love each other beyond reason. Baby, spoilers update Wednesday, December 13. Donna's final goodbye. Ridge isn't an ogre. Finn tries again. Donna doesn't want to say farewell to Eric, but she has no choice. Eric is about to be taken off his life support, and she's not missing a nanosecond to make sure that Eric knows just how important she loves him before he dies. Will Eric pass down when he comes off the ventilator, or will he keep on fighting? John Finnegan wants to try on further thing. Eric may not be willing to try Finn's first option, but he could suggest another bone that's a bit less invasive, and he isn't sure this will work. Still, any enhancement would be better than nothing. Can Finn come up with another option that might save Eric's life, or at least buy him some time until another feasible option is available? Steffi Forrester wants Ridge to at least let Finn try to save. Steffi doesn't believe it should be her forefather's time to go. Will Finn pull off saving Eric up on everything passing with baby? Right now, Ridge agrees to Eric's procedure. Dr. Martin helps Finn. Bridget the Bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week for December 18. 22 revealed that Ridge Forrester seems poised to have a change of heart, but he'll worry it may be too late for Eric Forrester. Ridge has medical power of attorney and is trying to admire what Eric wanted, but it doesn't feel like he's considering all the data. Colin Colby induced Eric there was no stopgap at each, so Eric avoided hospitals and meaningless tests since he didn't suppose he could change his fate. Now June. Now John Fine. Fesfitskiskainiki is an experimental treatment, a treatment that Eric presumably would have acceded to if he'd known about it before. Was tearfully telling Donna Logan that he abominated not being suitable to stick around and make further recollections with her. Finn's idea could indeed help with that plan. Since Bridget Forrester is about to get further involved in this plot, perhaps she can offer another Croker's perspective and move Ridge that the implicit lucre is worth the pitfall. It looks like Ridge will eventually surrender and give Eric's medical platoon the green light to try this last resort strategy to save him. Anyhow, Finn and Bridget will consult with a Croker named Dr. Martin on this tricky case. Maybe Dr. Martin will help guide Bridget and Finn through the process of Eric's experimental treatment. At Forrester Creations, R.J. Forrester, Lunanu Nozua, and Zende Forrester Dominguez will interact on what's passing with Eric. If the news is spreading around the company by also, perhaps James will extend his support to the Forrester family and hope that Eric pulls through. Of course, there'll be a bit of a waiting game since it'll take some time for Eric's blood cleanse and transplant, but his favored bones will have stopgap for his future. Babysitters know Donna has been soliciting for a phenomenon, so it appears she'll get one right as Christmas approaches. Ridge may find himself wishing he'd KD-taved, and sooner if this treatment is exactly what Eric needs to stay alive for numerous times to come. The Bold and the beautiful spoilers say the Forresters and the Logans will have commodity huge to celebrate this time. So Bridget's anguish, Ridge's anguish, Deacon's treason. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease with all the stress over Eric Forrester's collapse. Brooke Logan could spin out. She's trying to stay strong for Ridge Forrester and her kitties, but she could manage by having an affair with Deacon Sharp. Fuck the bold and the beautiful spoilers. Times of history with Eric Forrester at most of the Logans have times of history with Eric, and Brooke at one time married him. Their son, Bridget Forrester, is frontal and center as a croak. Bridget was presumably the most emotional when she set about that her pater was suffering from a terminal condition, her understanding further than utmost what his symptoms meant. Brooke muddies. Brooke may want to take down her oldest son's pain as well as her youngish, Hope Logan's, but that's commodity. She doesn't have the capability. Brooke, under this type of stress, has been known to act out in some enough changeable ways as well as fall off the cart. Ridge could shut Brooke out and retreat into his own ways of managing should Eric not survive or take a turn for the worse. Like a last-minute miracle. Maybe there could be a last nanosecond phenomenon, perhaps. For Eric, as Jonathan Finnegan talked about an experimental treatment, Ridge at first baffled, saying to let Eric die in peace. With the entire family piled against Ridge, with him having the power of medical attorney for Eric and trying to go by his wishes, Ridge could withdraw. Eventually, Fi and Bridget will fight to save Eric's life after Ridge decides to pull the draw, and Brooke will probably be angry at him. Still, he may choose to try it. It's having no stopgap. That's made Eric give up. If Eric were to be suitable to comprehend, there was a chance with this had an affair with Claire numerous times ago when he was married to Bridget, and that affair produced hope. Prior to settling for Sheila Carter, Deacon tried to get back with Brooke over a time ago when Sheila was presumed dead. Indeed, though, Claire seems to be happily in love with Sheila. There's a lot of opposition to their relationship, and some feel fraudulent on ruining his eatery business because of it. Praise, and might Brooke throwing herself at Deacon cause him to transgress from Sheila, making indeed further trouble in an formerly troubled life. If nothing differently, it would surely stir up some drama and division. Be sure to catch up on everything passing with BAG right now. It's Ridge's fault that Eric Forrester's dying. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Eric Forrester may have just taken his final breath on the CBS, and Bridget Forrester are on the scene and ready to put their careers on the line to save the primogenitor. Did Eric Forrester have to get to this stage, though, before he got an alternate opinion and help from his family? Or should Ridge Forrester be held responsible? Ridge Forrester lets Eric Forrester run the show. Ridge Forrester has to be campaigning for son of the time. Since learning his father was deathly ill, Ridge threw the fashion competition and agreed to every single bone of Eric's demands and final wishes. However, why didn't Ridge contend on getting an alternate opinion rather than agreeing to his father's wishes? If Eric was showing signs of confusion and madness, Finn and Bridget put their heads together and figure out a way to save Eric. Still, could Bridget and Finn have helped sooner? If Ridge had participated the news about Eric's illness when he first set up out. The bold and the beautiful observers know Steffi didn't ask Finn for help right down. Because they had all been sworn to secretiveness, it's not clear why Ridge didn't suppose of reaching Eric's son Bridget, who's a croaker ASAP, whether or not Eric Forrester pulls through. The events doing right now are going to beget some serious rifts in the Forrester family for times to come. Do you suppose Ridge handled this wrong? Could he have actually averted his father from getting this sick?